Hi everyone, and we're back with another CZN video, and this time we'll be talking about the newest girl into the captainship, which is Rita. As you can see here from my lobby screen, so beautiful, so pretty, and yeah, but basically we'll talk about like who Rita is and like what she does and like how do we use her and everything, right? So Rita is a psionic combatants who employ powerful enhancement skills, and she is of the justice attribute. But actually, when you look at her cards and how Smilegate and the super creative basically designed her is basically like a super damage dealer actually. Basically you can see her time acceleration skill, the chrono arcan, time axis collapse, future decree, time paradox, all these things with chrono circle and everything. Her starting and epiphany cards really are the ones that basically give her like a pseudo enhancement attacker, and I think she's more like a hybrid attacker in this case compared to like, let's say, just your basic standard buffer like Tipera, which is like basically your AP drawer, heals, shields, everything, right? But for Rita, she's really more like your hybrid enhancement character. She definitely pairs well with Ivy, which is her partner that I have here. So basically, what Ivy does is the attack goes up by 8% as a passive, and when the two costs are higher than the average attribute attack card of the assigned combatant is used, increases damage amount of the assigned combatant's next attack card by 25%. If it's a 2, 3, or 4 cost attack of the same combatant, gain one premonition, and premonition is the one adding the damage amount by 5%, so maximum of 15%, and you get 2 illusory erosion as when you use the ego skills, right? So illusory erosion actually means increased damage amount taken from the assigned combatants, 2 cost or higher attackers by 20%. So basically more damage to the enemy when you use the ego skill of Ivy for 3 EP. But you can, it's gonna be useful for more like boss type of monsters for sure. So I do have some save data already for Rita already. I already pushed some content out when I tried her in the Chaos Rift for the first time. She's not that hard to use, honestly. I think you just really have to like more or less learn when to use time paradox. Basically, at the start of the turn, it decreases all chronicle, gain chronicle ascension for each decrease max here. So basically, the time paradox is decreases all chronicle gain. Sorry, decreases all chronicle, and then a gain coronal ascension for each decreased. So basically, when Rita's basic or unique card is used, use chronal ascension as cost, unable to gain. So basically, this is your AP, right? So if you have some spare chronicle, basically you use the time paradox to gain AP, and then basically Rita can just shoot out all her damages, damage cards here, as you can see, as well. So let's go ahead and then like how to use her, and basically like when is the proper time to use her. But like you can just use her anywhere, honestly. Like I for me it's like it does not really matter. And I have this thing that we're in, like I'm gonna be using all the seasons characters as they see fit. So like basically like since Rita is the last character to be released in the season, so she is the one that I will be put. So I'll have Tipera, Rita, and Nine in here to just more or less show you how everything works together. But I would say like Rita is more or less, oh sorry, more or less the one that needs more help. So you need Tepera in a way to like um utilize or maximize her, or like some other like, or like Nia, right? Nia or Cassius to like really help like pull some AP or cards into this. See, as you can see here, I still have 3 AP because I had some Chronicle in. As you can see, it really pairs well with Tipera and 9 together. Especially with like 9 and Tipera having like big cost, how do I say this? Like big cost stuff. So like you see, just the damage was crazy. Right? That's just super, super crazy. And then we can finish with 9 here. Okay. So illusory erosion with Ivy. Right? And then we can finish with Rita. So really not that hard, right? In terms of like using Rita, Tipera, and Knight. So you have like a more balanced team, I would say. So I really at first like I really did not like Nine and Tipera like together, but like with Rita, it kind of makes sense. Everything that the three just pairs well together. I would say it wasn't in the recommended CZN official like guide or team maker, but like for me, I think there is a reason why they're the season's characters, and I prefer using the season's characters in doing the content that I would like to like pursue. So that's Rita, that's Rita and Ivy. They're pretty useful combatants, I would say. Like in terms of it, is she a must pull? Definitely not. I think in terms of like everything, Tipera is more of the must pull in terms of the three. 9, Tipera, and Rita. Tipera is more of the must pull here because like there's gonna be so much more damage dealers compared to like 9 and Rita in the future seasons. But definitely if you need more justice, like if you don't have a Haru or everything, or if you just don't or if you just don't dislike Haru, like I got Haru accidentally. I was trying to build Pity or something, but like I got Haru accidentally. But like yeah, so like definitely Rita is more cuter and more asset minded character. So yeah, I mean, I think for me, like Rita is the least amount of like sorry, out of the three, the first must pull is Tepera, then 9 because she's as easy to use and basically like a great damage dealer, even though you already have Yuki. And Rita is probably the last one I would like to like pull here. But like in terms of design, Rita is definitely my most favorite design out of everyone. So yeah, I mean, I hope you guys have pulled Rita or are enjoying Rita, and yeah, let me guys know if you guys have any doubts. But I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.